What's good, Buffett? My name is Onalena Imarumula Easterns for everything exciting, and you are officially watching Revv Network TV. Today, we're going to be watching a game between Mamelodi Sundowns and Golden Arrows. This is the second game of the MTN8 semi-finals. Yesterday, we saw a bit of action when we saw Orlando Pirates playing against Sekhukhune United. Although it is a game with a lot of talking points. I think that is one way to describe the game that we just saw yesterday. A game with a lot of talking points. Yesterday we saw the debut of Sebastian Petersen, which is something that a lot of us had long been waiting for. And I know that Pirates fans, this is something that we were waiting for. I was even excited when I saw Sebastian Petersen get inside the pitch. I was like, it is finally here. But unfortunately, that did not age well. It did not end well for some of us. But it's still way too early to judge. That is something that I would like to urge you guys to keep in mind, right? Because I saw a lot of people talking a lot of things, and I'm like, you guys are just being complacent, and it's still way too early. So it's still very much early to be judging Sebastian Petersen. But nonetheless, we have Orlando Pirates having a goal right ahead of the game that is going to be playing next week Saturday, and it's going to be playing at the arena. So it's a positive side. We want to see how Mamelodi Sundowns will be performing today against Golden Arrows. And just to give you guys a little bit of history on Mamelodi Sundowns and their MTN8 struggles. I say struggles because they haven't won a lot of MTN8 titles, right? Like unlike the league, they haven't won a lot of MTN8 titles. They've fallen short in terms of the MTN8. They've only won the MTN8 4 times, and have been playing at the MTN8 for a very, very long time. But they've been to a lot of finals also, but they've only won 4 times. I think they've been to 4 or 5, not 5 or 6. Between 5 and 7 finals. They've been to 7 finals, and then they've lost 7 of those. Actually, no, they've lost 7. They've lost 7, but they've been to the quarterfinals. But yeah, this is what I like to say when it comes to the MTN8 is that I believe that this trophy was actually made for Orlando Pirates. Yeah, that is me. I think this cup was made for us as Orlando Pirates, and they should just give us our MTN8 and then we move on. That is one thing that I've been saying. I think they should just give us our MTN8 so that we can move on, because right now we are just going through a lot of unnecessary struggles. Well, we know that this trophy is ours. But yeah, welcome back, Luleka. Welcome back. My Lula will score. I think most definitely he might be, but the problem is that is he playing? Is he playing? I think Mamelodi Sundowns is not taking this game as serious as usual. I don't know if Mailula is playing. I saw that they have substituted Williams, right? Williams is not playing today. He's substituted. I don't know what the reason behind that is. But also, this is one thing that I would urge a lot of teams to do, just to experiment with their goalkeepers, especially also if you look at, I mentioned Orlando Pirates a lot, because as much as we have we have like the best, what is this? The best goalkeeper in the league title, whatever award, I still think there's a lot of room for improvement in terms of Orlando Pirates and the goalkeeping especially. So this is a move that I'm really excited to see for Mamelodi Sundowns. I feel like a lot of teams need to follow in these footsteps, where they give other goalkeepers an opportunity to play, man. Because with Orlando Pirates, it has always been Sipo Chaine every single time. It has always been Chaine here and there. Like right now, I'm just like, what if he is to get injured? That is where now we're gonna start giving an opportunity to that guy. I forgot his name. Is it Rudladla or whatever? I forgot his name, but the other goalkeeper at Orlando Pirates, and I think he also comes from, I think he might be coming from the development league, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, take a moment and vote for the team that you think will be taking today's game. If you think Mamelodi Sundowns might be winning, let me know in the comment section. Share your score predictions. Also, vote. The poll is on your screen, so just vote. We already have 100% of the voters saying Mamelodi Sundowns, 0% saying Golden Arrows. So I think maybe Mailula is a goal scorer for Mamelodi Sundowns. He's a goal scorer for Mamelodi Sundowns, but one person that I'm also expecting to see a goal from is Mokoena. I think Mokoena also is somebody that we have to, I don't know if he's a chance creator or what, but I think he has a potential of scoring for Mamelodi Sundowns. Obas. What about Obas? I'm not sure. I'm not a big Mamelodi Sundowns person. I'm not a big Mamelodi Sundowns person. I'm more of a, the defending champions. I'm more of that. But yeah, this is usually an Orlando Pirates. This is usually an Orlando Pirates competition. Let me check about in terms of Golden Arrows how they've been performing in terms of the MTN8. One thing again is that Orlando Pirates will also be playing Sekhukhune again, and I think it's during the week. Also, I believe that one of those competitions was supposed to be postponed. One of those games, I feel like one of them was supposed to be postponed to allow us to compete better in the MTN8. They should treat this the way that they've been treating what is this? That they've been treating Mamelodi Sundowns when they are playing CAF. I know CAF is such a big competition, but I feel like we could have been given this opportunity to take a bit of rest because we are playing this weekend. We're gonna be playing during the week, and then we're gonna be playing again in the weekend. It's just too much. It's just too much. And again, it's the same team. All right. But nonetheless, looking at Golden Arrows, I thought they hadn't won nothing, especially in terms of the MTN8. I don't know why I undermine Golden Arrows, but they've won one title. They've won one title, and that was in 2009. Yeah, they were beating Ajax Cape Town 6-0. They've beaten Ajax Cape Town 6-0 to win the 2009 MTN8 title. So today we have the previous winners of the MTN8. We have the previous winners of the MTN8 facing each other today, and I think maybe we might be seeing a bit of action. One thing about Mamelodi Sundowns is that I think right now I'm in a state where I am concerned about Mamelodi Sundowns, especially looking at their previous games, right? Mamelodi Sundowns haven't been like too impressive, Their last game was okay, but the previous ones, honestly, I was just a bit concerned, especially looking at the fact that they came so close. They almost lost at those games, but unfortunately, fortunately for them, they ended up winning last minute. So I'm very concerned about Mamelodi Sundowns, and I usually say it's gonna be an easy win for Mamelodi Sundowns, but I doubt today might be one of those days. I don't think today will be one of those days where it's gonna be easy for them to beat Golden Arrows. Yeah. Last time they beat Marumo Gallants, and remember that Marumo Gallants, for me, I compare Marumo Gallants to to the likes of Obit FC, to the likes of Milford FC and Kruger, the teams that just got promoted this season. I cannot see Marumo Gallants like that. I don't rate them very highly, so it was not a surprise to see that Mamelodi Sundowns was able to beat them 2-0, right? But I still feel like they could have scored a lot more goals there and there. But Mamelodi Sundowns also, they've just, their last three games, they've beaten Marumo Gallants 2-0. But before that, they played Kaizer Chiefs. And you remember what was happening in that game. It looked like Kaizer Chiefs might just be beating Mamelodi Sundowns. And then there was also the game with TS Galaxy, where we saw TS Galaxy leading, but unfortunately dropping points last minute. So that was close also for Mamelodi Sundowns. So I don't think today we can say it's going to be easy. I doubt it's going to be an easy game for Sundowns. I think they will have it very hard today to beat these boys, to beat Golden Arrows. So yeah, use the poll to vote for the team that you think will be winning, and I will be with you guys in 2 minutes. Yes, and I am back actually. And please, guys, today let us not ask where to watch the game. That is the question that I've been answering each and every single time. Today, let us avoid asking where to watch the game. Like I said, I'm watching the game on Super Sports, guys. I'm watching the game on Super Sports. So if you want to watch the game, I think the easier path to follow is to just utilize Super Sports. A lot of times people just ask to watch the game. Almost the whole stream, I'm always answering that question. I'm always answering that question. Uh, mm, Just a quick, who's okay? I see people are voting for Mamelodi Sundowns. The game is gonna begin very shortly, taking place in Pretoria, Lucas Moripe Stadium. Lucas Moripe Stadium. So I think one thing that still remains consistent is Mamelodi Sundowns and the fans. At the stadium, guys, even when, when it's Orlando Pirates and it's your home stadium, or it's Kaizer Chiefs and it's your own stadium, man, you do not expect to see such a small number of people. The people are not even feeling one side of the stadium. Has Mamelodi Sundowns ever had a sold out game without I saw with Kaizer Chiefs, they didn't have a sold out game. Have they ever had a sold out game before, where they fill the whole stadium and the tickets are actually bought and they are not donated, they were not given to anybody? Has that ever happened? Has that ever happened that Mamelodi Sundowns sold out this whole stadium? All the tickets were bought and people came to the stadium. Because I think they can only be able to do that when it's maybe against Kaizer Chiefs or Orlando Pirates. And like I said, with Kaizer Chiefs also the other time, it was not a sold out affair. But let me just give you a quick statistic before the game begins on the head to head history between these two teams. They've played a total of 45 matches, and out of those 45 matches, Mamelodi Sundowns won 27, and Golden Arrows only won 8 of those matches. They've had 10 draws. Mamelodi Sundowns scored 106 goals in 45 matches. They've scored 106 goals in 45 matches, while Golden Arrows, unfortunately, have scored only 29. So if we judge it based on this head-to-head statistics, for me, I like to be ambitious when it comes to predicting games. I prefer to be ambitious. I don't like to say just because Mamelodi Sundowns have won most of the games, then they are the bigger team. I don't like doing that. I prefer to be ambitious and say I'm gonna hope Golden Arrows takes this one. Because I'm thinking about it and I'm like, if Golden Arrows fails to take down Mamelodi Sundowns, then we're gonna be faced with Mamelodi Sundowns in the finals, and it's gonna be very difficult for us to take the cup again for the fifth time. And remember that Mamelodi Sundowns will be coming into this final holding a grudge against Orlando Pirates for taking the league. For taking the league. So I think Golden Arrows today needs to make sure that they take this one away from Mamelodi Sundowns. Otherwise, we might be having problems. That's the only thing they need to do for us. But just to recap I think I've recapped on the lineup. I don't know if I've shown you guys the lineup, but I think let me just do that right now as the game is about to begin. Because I realized that today I didn't prepare the lineup overlay that I usually use. So I think we can just use this screen capture and see the lineup of the two teams that are going to be playing today. One talking point for me is the fact that they are playing the game with Goss and not Williams. That's a talking point for me. That's something that I'm looking at, and I'm like, they are pretty ambitious to be doing that today, especially in such an important match. But maybe they are saving him for the second leg of the game. Maybe they're saving Williams for the second leg of the game. But then again, I don't blame Mamelodi Sundowns for not playing with Williams. Remember that Williams has Williams is the only goalkeeper this season who has scored an own goal. So I don't also blame them for not playing with him. He's the only goalkeeper who scored an own goal the other time, right? Williams. All right, the game has officially begun. Do let me know your teams in the comment section. Let me know who you think is going to be taking this game today. If you think Mamelodi Sundowns is going to be beating Golden Arrows, also let me know. You can also use the poll to vote for the teams that you think will most likely be taking this game today. Let me check the let me check. What are they saying about Saleh? What are they saying about Saleh? I know that's a conversation that is very hot also when it comes to Mamelodi Sundowns. What is going on with Saleh? Let me check. I had a lot of people talking about an attitude issue. I had that conversation. I had people talking about his attitude in the team, how he handles himself, how he does that, how he's that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What is going on with Saleh? I think we were lucky, Here we dodged the bullet when it comes to Saleh. And I'm very happy that people are seeing that it was not an Orlando Pirates issue. Rather, it is literally a Saleh issue. Because people were making it an Orlando Pirates issue, as if Orlando Pirates is the team that is like preventing Saleh from playing these matches. But I'm happy that finally people are realizing. Okay, my research is telling me that Saleh has been sidelined from the first team and is training separately. Separately. Okay, Saleh is training separately due to repeated disciplinary infractions and breaking club rules. Damn. All right. So that is the issue with Saleh at Mamelodi Sundowns. I thought Mamelodi Sundowns was going to be able to, because people were saying it's money, and I think Mamelodi Sundowns is paying Saleh pretty well. I think Mamelodi Sundowns is paying Saleh pretty well. Better than Orlando Pirates, maybe. But he is still not getting game time due to alleged disciplinary issues. One other thing that is really a point of concern is the fact that Orlando Pirates is allegedly selling Tito. I think that is a huge blow to us, especially looking at the fact that Tito is such an important team to Orlando Pirates getting into the semifinals. We're gonna be going into the semifinals without Tito because he's allegedly going to be playing somewhere. I don't know which country is that. Is it Qatar? I think it's either Qatar or Middle East. I'm not sure, but I think he's gonna be playing there. So that was such a huge blow to find out, especially as the season had already begun, and that is why I was saying, with this window, it's just important for us to wait for what is this. It's better we just wait for the window to close and then we can start talking, because I think they are not done also. I think Orlando Pirates is still not done with letting go of the players. I think we're still gonna be getting a huge blow. I have a feeling that somebody big also is gonna be leaving the squad. I don't know. I think maybe we might be losing somebody, man. Where's Makoba also? That is one person that I'm actively concerned about. Where exactly is Makoba? We haven't seen Makoba play ever since the beginning of the season. I think he might also be on the chopping board there. My Lula with an attempt 4 minutes into the game. I'm trying to see if Mamelodi Sundowns will be able to register a goal before we can reach 15 minutes. That is how I judge a team, by the way. That is how I judge a team. 87% of the people that have voted are saying 88% of the people that have voted are saying Mamelodi Sundowns. 12% is saying Golden Arrows. Let me know what your thoughts in the comment section. Who do you think is going to be taking this game? Who do you think is going to be winning today? Mamelodi Sundowns versus Golden Arrows. And remember that I've mentioned that these two teams have faced off each other before. So this is not a new rivalry. Mamelodi Sundowns with an attempt saved by the goalkeeper. Saved by the goalkeeper. Let me see this guy's name. Malva. Yeah. That's Malva with the save stopping Mamelodi Sundowns from registering an earlier goal. One thing that I've seen also about Mamelodi Sundowns, I think they don't have Mudau. Mudau is not here, actually. Where is Mudau? Yeah, Mudawi is not here, and I think it is also due to the injury that he sustained the last time they played. The last time they've played. So I was mentioning also how this is such a blow for us as for the squad actually. This is such a huge blow for the squad, looking at the fact that we have these key players who are no longer who are injured, man. A lot of people are injured. We have Moremi injured. Moremi is not playing. Recently, we just saw Mudau getting injured also, and these are the key players. We still have Mbogas who is still going through an injury. So we are experiencing such a huge blow when it comes to our players, and it's so early, man. And we are trying to get the FCON this year. We are trying to get FCON this year, and it's crazy that all of these injuries are happening in our own home ground. They're not happening. They're not being caused by our rivals out there. you know, there's other players that are being injured here. So I was very sad because Mudawi has become one of my favorite players at Mamelodi Sundowns, and I was very concerned when I saw that Mudawi is not gonna be might not be here today, and unfortunately he's not here, not even in the substitutions. Not even in the substitutions. I think Tembazwane, what went wrong with Tembazwane last game? Did he come in and get an I think he came in to get a yellow card. I think he came in to get a yellow card. And honestly, for me, Tembazwane, I'm not Mamelodi Sundowns. I will never understand their situation. I will never understand anything about them. But I feel like Tembazwane for me is it's kind of a liability. It's kind of a liability because even when people were starting to what is this? When people were trying to justify why he made it to the squad, I remember, and for me the only problem is that I wanted them to I wanted the squad to let Tembazwane remain so that they can bring Tito, right? So that was that was coming from an Orlando Pirates fan. But a lot of people when they were what is this? When they were trying to justify the whole issue of Tembazwane, they said that Tembazwane had a lot of experience, and then experience is important. Experience this, experience that, and I was like, okay, let us see the experience. What did the experience do for us in the? What did the experience do for us in the World Cup? He was suspended immediately when he got into. He was suspended. He didn't even play the whole game. He came in after halftime. Immediately he got a red card. I was reminded that he was the second one to get a red card. But yeah, he got a red card, suspended for 2 games. The remainder of the games, he was not there. That is experience. That is experience. So I'm not undermining experience. And mind you, experience is very important. But when it comes to the squad, it's very important that you have people who are more capable. You know, we need capabilities mostly. We don't need experience. We don't need more of experience. We need more of capabilities. That was what I personally was thinking that it was best for the team. We need to have more players who are capable. You know, look at our defense. We had for example, we had Mudau. We had Mbogas, we had Okon. That was such a nice lineup that we had in the defense because they were capable. They were capable. Okon is a young player. Mbogas is still a young player. We had capable players. So that's why our defense was the best. For me, I feel like that was the best defense so far in that World Cup. That defense will always be remembered. So Tembazwane being chosen for experience, is he capable? Is he capable? How many goals does he have actually? Let's check. Last season. Let's see last season. Let's see last season, Buffett. I think let's see just last season what justified him being picked. Let me see. I wanna see. I don't think he has goals even. Does he have goals? I don't think he has goals. I'm googling. I wanna see. Because the way people were justifying that experience, it seemed like it was gonna do something for the team. But I see with Mamelodi Sundowns also, he's still Mamelodi Sundowns with an attempt. Ow, 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 ow. Well, that was Mamelodi Sundowns with their attempt. That was Alende with the attempt. Saved by Moava of Golden Arrows, but he's down. And I think the medical team is about to enter into the. I think they're about to enter into the pitch to just go and check on the goalkeeper. That was Mutiba. That was Mutiba with the attempt, kicking the ball straight in the legs of the goalkeeper, not even trying to get the ball over the goalkeeper. But we have an injury of the goalkeeper right there. We have Maova down. Maova is down. Maova is down. Maova is down. We still have Maova being attended to by the medical staff there of Golden Arrows. For me, that is the first attempt that I've seen for the past 12 minutes, which is a pretty slow game for Mamelodi Sundowns, the African champions. It seems like we might be seeing a change in the goalkeeper. I think the goalkeeper might be getting changed. I think that's a bit serious. I thought it was not serious. But it's Aubrey Mudiba. We have an injury. We have Elion. I want to see if it was Mutiba. What did I say, Mutiba? I want to see if it was Mutiba Lebu Mutiba who did that. I want to see. Or if it is just a muscle pull or something. Because I don't think it was that critical. It doesn't seem like it was critical. But I think it takes us back to this whole situation. It takes us back to that issue of being a substitute goalkeeper. You are always waiting for the goalkeeper to be injured. But it also takes us to the seriousness of this whole matter, in a sense that if you don't have a goalkeeper you can trust, then you're in trouble. You're in trouble. But I think it's gonna be able to get back up, because I don't think it was that critical. I don't think it was such a critical injury. I think it's just you know a muscle pull maybe. But I already see another substitute goalkeeper. Let me see his name. Mbanjwa. We already have Mbanjwa getting ready outside there, but I don't think he's gonna be getting into the field. I doubt he's gonna be getting into the field. With goalkeepers, you are not getting in. You're not getting in. And he's getting ready out there. That's the sad part of being a substitute goalkeeper. I mean, that's the saddest part of everything else. Because now you are getting ready outside and the goalkeeper is standing up. So my problem is that, do you hope that he doesn't stand up so that you can get game time? All right. Okay, we have Mabanjo. Okay, I think he's about to come in. Yeah, no, what's it? It's finished. Gloves off. Gloves off. Unfortunately. But I think he's going out. This guy. Oh, stretcher. I don't even see the stretch. Yo. This is the chance for Mamelodi Sundowns to go ahead. Chances Sundowns. Let me check the name of this goalkeeper who's going out. We have a goalkeeper going out with a stretcher. 16 minutes into the game, we already have Maova going out with a stretcher. Maova, who was already rated higher than Goss, mainly because he's working overtime. Because the ratings, honestly, for goalkeepers, it just means that your team is bad. You're working overtime. Because I think I was watching the Orlando Pirates game yesterday, and I saw that at the end of the game, Sipo Chaina did not have like, it was not rated very highly. That means because that's because he was just relaxing the whole game. DJ, hey, I'll just say DJ. What would you do in Mutiba's situation of meeting a goal opportunity like that? It happens, guys. It happens. It happens. For me, I felt like he could have tried to just get it over the goalkeeper, but I'm speaking as a spectator, understand? And I felt like for him, it's something that came very quickly. He did not really have a time to think about this whole thing. The way I'm thinking about it, it's easier because I'm sitting here and I'm watching the game from here. But for him, I think it was just a split of a second kind of thing. He did not have a lot of time to think about how to take this one. He just wanted to kick. I think we should just give him props that he tried. I think that's what's important. He did try to score. For me, this is similar to what we witnessed with Mbutuma, the weight hit the crossbars. It's similar. It's almost the same situation. So I've reached the point where I know that it's normal for it to happen. It can happen to anybody. I know that it can happen to anybody. It's normal. Yeah, I'm also watching the game. I'm also watching the game, but I think he did not have a lot of time to think. I wonder where is Ronza. Who is Ronza? Who is Ronza? Ronza, yeah. Oh, Ronza, Rowan Williams. Rowan Williams. I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe he's resting. I mean, I said Rowan Williams is the only player with an own goal like this season. I've only seen an own goal from Rowan Williams. I think he's tired. He's resting. But I think it comes with fatigue, being the number one choice goalkeeper, playing each and every single match. I just need to rest when you get the chance to do so. So I think he's also experiencing that situation where he's resting. I don't think he might be injured. I don't think he might be injured. But also, I don't think this is a bad move for Mamelodi Sundowns. This takes courage to play the game without your number one choice goalkeeper. They don't even have him in the substitutions. That's what I'm saying. This takes courage. We have Onyango today. My Lula. Mutiba again. Oh, that was my Lula with the cross to Mutiba. Mutiba. Let us see what Mutiba will be doing. I've already seen 2 chances. Lebu Mutiba with 2 chances so far. X, welcome back. Yo, now it hasn't been a long time. It has been forever. It has been forever. I think last time you were here, it was during the, what is this? The World Cup. Yo, it has been forever, my brother. Welcome back. Your game is behind. I know. My game is not behind. My stream is behind. So when I say something, I think you will see it after a minute or so. I think that's the situation. You'll see it after a minute or so. What's going on? What is it? Of 1-on-1. Remix the one on one. I'm sad you didn't stream the Pirates games. No, X, you are late. I've been streaming the PSL, but I missed the opening week of the what is this? I missed the opening week of the league, but I've been streaming. I think I've been streaming. I streamed a lot of Orlando Pirates games, if not three or four games. I've been streaming. I didn't start the MTN8. I didn't start the league. I was tired. After that time, after the World Cup, I was tired, so I had to take a break, man. I had to take a break. But I've been streaming. I think ever since the 10th of August, the 10th of this month. That's where I started streaming again. That's how I started being consistent. But I did the preseason friendlies. The thing with the preseason friendlies is that there was just not a lot of action there, so it was very difficult for me to do, because I think I need to see action for me to enjoy streaming. If the game is just way too slow, then I have problems. So I think I've that's the problem. DJ says that I've been watching all your streams. Thank you so much, man. But you haven't been commenting. That's why I'm seeing you for the first time. When you are here, just comment, check in, just check in, and yeah. If you don't comment a lot, just check in and let me know so that I can know you are here. Because a lot of times people don't comment. Me, I remember the people that are always commenting. I remember the people that comment. The World Cup broke my sleeping schedule. I wake up at 10 now. For me, I had to take time off to I had to take time off to kind of reset my sleeping routine, and just so that I can be back again. But it took me a lot of time, actually. Honestly, I don't want to lie. It was very difficult after the World Cup. It was pretty difficult. But during that season, that was during the off season. That was where now. But for me, I think it was because there was a lot going on, on my side. There was a lot going on my side, so I didn't have a lot of time to kind of focus on the sleeping patterns. I just woke up one day and it was just fine. I was sleeping on time. I was waking up on time. I don't know how that happened, but yeah. But the World Cup was such a strenuous activity for all of us, especially in South Africa. It was such a strenuous one. I don't really trust Cardoso's squad today. I think it's experimental. This is experimental, but it's normal. But this is the beginning of the season. I don't want to stress myself too much when it comes to to this early games of the season, because I think each and every single team is now in a moment whereby they are trying to, because they haven't had an opportunity to try out the other people, to try out the other formations and whatever. So the only time to do it is really now. And honestly, I think Mamelodi Sundowns is, like I say, they have a lot of courage to be doing this in the in the MTN8, especially because this is a knockout basis type of competition. I think they are taking the league more serious. They don't experiment during the league, but Orlando Pirates on the other side, they experiment everywhere. Orlando Pirates experiments with every single game. The league, they experiment. MTN8, an experiment. Okay, we have Golden Arrows with a through ball, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. I. Missed opportunity, a short of target by Golden Arrows. But this one is never gonna go in. It was never gonna go in this way. Gaza, is this Gaza? Let me check. Yeah, Gaza. It was never gonna go in, but I commend the attempt. I commend the attempt. But remember, I already said about Mamelodi Sundowns. Mamelodi Sundowns is no longer dangerous. There was a moment where Mamelodi Sundowns was a problem. Right now, it's no longer dangerous. I think if you are serious, you can take it. I don't want to lose the MTN8 streak. Which team are you supporting when you say you don't want to lose the MTN8 streak? The MTN8 streak is Orlando Pirates. I think you might be supporting Orlando Pirates. Which team are you supporting here? Because we are the only ones with an MTN8 streak consecutively. We are the only ones. Kaizer Mamelodi Sundowns lost their streak to when it comes to the league. 161 votes, 89% says Mamelodi Sundowns, 11% says Golden Arrows. I think we are the ones who have the streak when it comes to MTN8, and I want us to keep it that way. Eish, I want us to keep it that way. But like I said, it's starting to be. I'm starting to be in a state of panic with the current state of Orlando Pirates. And remember that I also mentioned that in the beginning of the season, especially actually during the preseason when a lot of people were being let go. And I thought that was the worst of it, but unfortunately I was wrong. So with this many people going, we just saw Van Rooyen leaving the team during the week. Eish, it's a problem. When Cardoso gets his player combination right, this Sundowns team will be lethal. I'm worried about Pirates. We don't have a number 10 since Tito is potentially leaving. And I'm still talking about that one also. I was still talking about that issue. I think Orlando Pirates is not even done with letting go of people. Me, I'm just waiting until the end of September. That's when I will relax. Because I think Tito, honestly, for us, we really did not expect Tito to be leaving. I thought Orlando Pirates was done. So they are reshuffling everyone. It's like they're building a completely new team. And you can tell with Apolis how all of this all of these changes are affecting Apolis. I think Apolis hasn't been performing well ever since the beginning of this season. He hasn't been performing well. Now everybody he had an opportunity to perform well. I think they were playing against, which team were they playing against recently? I don't remember who they were playing against. Is it Cheaper? I think it's Cheaper United. So during that game against Cheaper United, I saw Apolis. There was such a nice combination between Apolis, Tito, and Dion Hoto, right? And now all of a sudden they are breaking that up. I thought Apolis had found his groove there. But with Tito leaving, I think we will be in trouble, man. We will be in trouble because we are not sure about Sebastian right now. I don't think I can be saying anything about Sebastian. But we'll wait for the guy from Argentina to come also, because I don't know why they are keeping him in the why they are still keeping that a secret. But it seems like Orlando Pirates is keeping that one a secret. Maybe they will announce one day. Sundowns, but I'm meaning this season. I don't want us to lose the MTN8. You cannot say a streak. Yeah, you almost. I was surprised, but it's not a streak, anyways. It's not a streak. You haven't won the MTN8 in a minute. Mamelodi Sundowns haven't won the MTN8 in a minute, man. The last time they won it's not very far. 2023. Okay, they lost actually. They won in 2021. That's the last time. They haven't been to the finals ever since 2023. So yeah, maybe not. But I want Orlando Pirates to take this one. So unfortunately, I cannot support you on that one. I want us to take CAF. That's one thing we need. Right? We need to take the CAF championship. But the problem is that I don't think we are ready for that. I don't think we are ready for that. Police doesn't have a player like Revv to combine with. Yeah, but I think he was finding his feet when it comes to when he was playing with Hoto and Tito. I think there was chemistry there. I saw a bit of chemistry, and I think there was an opportunity for him to kind of show off again. But unfortunately, man, parents and Sundowns are not bringing the best this season. No. It's too early. It's too early. It's too early, honestly. Hence, I'm saying let us just wait until what is this? Let us just wait until the window closes. Because remember, with Orlando Pirates also, we didn't start this. We started the season with 2 losses. It's like you guys are forgetting. Last season we started with 2 losses. Last season we started with 2 losses, but we ended up winning the league. All right. So I think for now, it's just way too early. Let us just wait until we reach maybe 10 games. Because I think the coaches are still experimenting. Because it's not the same experimenting in the league and experimenting during the preseason friendlies. It's not, the pressure is not the same. So I think this one is just okay, man. I think this one is okay. Maybe the guy from Argentina has travel paper problems or something. Sebastian looks slow. He needs to adjust to the speed. Yeah, I think that guy is in the country. He's here. He was spotted in training alongside Sebastian Peterson a few weeks back. He was spotted in training at the arena. He's here. I think Orlando Pirates still hasn't announced him. I don't know for what reason. Maybe they are still going through medicals and whatever, but he's here in the country. Sebastian, we'll just give him time. The problem with Sebastian is that he was running yesterday. It was like he was playing football for the first time. He was not conserving energy. You know, he was going wherever the ball is. If the ball is going left, Sebastian is going left. If it's going right, Sebastian is going right. It was like he was the only player in the team. So that is the problem with Sebastian. I feel like he really needs to find his place in the team, and he really needs to understand how the PSL works, because I think with different leagues, you know, especially in different countries, you need time to adjust. You don't just come in and then already you're okay. I think it's gonna take him time to adjust. We need that second star. Yeah, I think he can get it, man. He can get it, but it's not gonna be easy. DJ is that forget about the Kev pattern. No, man, we've had it. Remember that we have the star, right? You're not talking to people who do not have the experience of winning Kev. You get it? We have the experience of winning Kev. We have won Kev. It's not gonna be our first rodeo. So as much as we are a bit questionable, but I think if we are serious enough, we can take it. We can take it. Anything can happen. You know that we can be the Argentina of Kev, getting easier teams until the final. We can be the Argentina. It can happen. It can happen. But I think it's gonna be very difficult while we have Motsepe in charge. I think it's gonna be difficult. I think the same way we are treating Khoza in the PSL. That's the same thing we should be doing with Motsepe in the, what is this? In KEF. Thank you so much for subscribing, Prophetic Ministry Salvation Army of God. Thank you so much for that subscription. Yeah, that was 1995. It does not matter. It's still on the t-shirt. It does not matter, my brother. 1995. It's not. That is not an issue. If it was 1995, it is not a problem. We still have that star. We have the star. We cannot undermine that star. We cannot do that. It's similar to saying that Bafana never won AFCON because they won in 1996. You understand? It's the same thing. Just because we won in 1995 does not mean the star does not expire. It does not expire. Mamelodi Sundowns. Ay. Ooh, Sundowns. There was an attempt given to Mamelodi Sundowns, presented on a silver platter. Nicely saved by the goalkeeper and the defense also. I think I still gotta give credit to the defense. Matiba, that's Matiba guy. No. That's Matiba. But yeah, corner kick for Mamelodi Sundowns. 33 minutes into the game. 0 Mamelodi Sundowns, 0 golden arrows. We don't have a goal. Mamelodi Sundowns with the set piece. Sundowns today is pretty slow, but we'll just see. That first half, Arrows is taking the momentum of the game. Yeah, it's that's what I'm saying. Like it's disappointing for the African champions. That's what I'm saying. Mamelodi Sundowns is kind of starting to fall off. Whoever wants to beat Mamelodi Sundowns and wants it good enough. I think for now, if we play with Mamelodi Sundowns, we are going to finish Mamelodi Sundowns. If they can play against Orlando Pirates now, this season, I'm telling you, it's a pretty slow first half, and it feels so long. It feels so long. I feel like I've been watching this for an hour already, and I was surprised with the timing that it is not even half time. It's not even enough time. It's a pretty slow first half of the game. Mutiba, he's good. I don't know what's wrong with him. Yeah. And it's not a good look, especially to see that he's struggling against golden arrows. Not a good look. But I think it's okay, man. For me, Mutiba is so far he's Mbutuma. So far. Mutiba is Matiba. Matiba, he's Mbutuma. It's really slow. You are right about the time. Yeah, I've felt like it's an hour. No, actually, I'm right. I think I'm right with one thing. I've been streaming for almost an hour. I've been streaming for 50 something minutes. So I've been streaming for almost an hour. And that is why it felt that way. Because I've been streaming for almost an hour. So I guess that's one thing I'm right about. But honestly, I think Golden Arrows knocking out Mamelodi Sundowns would be such a great thing for us as Orlando Pirates. I think it would be such a great thing for us as Orlando Pirates. How are we gonna play against Mamelodi? They will beef up the squad when it comes to when it comes to this. When it comes when it comes to the final, hey, it's gonna be a problem. To think Mutiba used to play in France. Why did he come back? Why did he come back? A lot of times I feel like if you are good enough, you don't usually, what is this? I think if you are good enough, you don't really come back to SA. How do you leave France to come back? Okay, let's see. You don't come back to South Africa. Why are you coming back to South Africa? Why are you guys complaining? What's going on? My game is behind, Buffett. What's going on? X is celebrating, so I know what it means. It means Golden Arrows have scored. If X is celebrating, it means Golden Arrows have scored. 1 Golden Arrows, 0 Mamelodi Sundowns. Ow. Bafana. Aish. Let's go, Arrows. Let's go. You are making me very happy, boys. You are making me very happy. I saw X celebrating and I was like, I know what it means. Ghost is similar. Ghost is Sipo Chain. Ghost and Sipo Chain, same boat. First goal of the day coming from Dion. Junior Dion. Who's from Chad? Evanna. He's from, where is Chad? Is Chad in Africa? Yeah, but we have a Chad player scoring the first goal for Golden Arrows, putting them a goal ahead. Wow, how are you feeling, DJ? What's going on? Let us give you a moment to express yourself. Well, I'm not a jealous person. How are you feeling about this goal from Golden Arrows? How is it treating you? They must be knocked out. Another one. We need another goal from Golden Arrows. And X just recently mentioned that Arrows is taking momentum of the game. They didn't waste time. Another one. Handsball. That's a handsball. All right. Mamelodi Sundowns is about to. Wait, I even forgot that I have sound effects. I need to play something for DJ.
Emotional damage.
I haven't played this sound effect ever since the World Cup. I haven't played it since the World Cup. I'm happy that I finally get an opportunity to use it. Sundowns. The performance is starting to deteriorate. Okay. Inside of the penalty. Yeah. Sundowns. Is that Mudiba? There are Sundowns with a missed opportunity. You cannot experiment in such a competition, Buffett. You cannot experiment in such a competition. It's undermining the intensity of the competition. And remember that cups like this, especially the Nedbank Cup, the MTN8, these are usually the cups where we see smaller teams thriving against bigger teams. Here it's always troublesome for the bigger teams to be beating these smaller teams. So this is not where you experiment. Because it's a knockout basis. And on top of that, this is Mamelodi Sundowns' home ground, right? So it's not a good look already for them to be struggling in their what is this? In their own stadium. I wonder why did they put Mudiba in the middle? Isn't he in the defense, Mudiba? I think he's in the defense, or they are rotating. I don't know. Maybe they are rotating. Because initially he was in the defense, the beginning of the game. And I'm looking at the, what is this? I'm looking at the lineup here. Brian Leon and Matthews. Okay, there's still hope. I'm still not gonna talk about Thembazwane. For me, Thembazwane I don't rate Tembazwane the same as everybody else rates Tembazwane. Nicely defended by a Golden Arrows. Man, this is looking like it's two injuries. Okay, the referee says nothing. Golden Arrows with an attempt. Come on, Golden Arrows, an opportunity. What? This one is gonna be wasted. Golden Arrows inside of the penalty box, playing the ball back. Sundowns deserves better fans. What do you mean? What do you mean better fans? X? In what sense? In what way? In what way? What is going on with Mamelodi Sundowns? The thing about Mamelodi Sundowns, you know that, hey, Dion is down. The man who scored the goal for Golden Arrows. The boots are even off at this moment. Yeah. Honestly, hey. Sundowns for me, the thing about Sundowns, that's why when I like judging people who behave like a big Mamelodi Sundowns fans. I know there are people like that. Now let me just read your comment. What are you saying, DJI? Or in terms of attendance, the stadium is not even half filled, and it's the home stadium, Kokas. I'm going there with Mamelodi Sundowns. This is like, what is this? People do not like Mamelodi Sundowns because of it's like a team that bought the status. It's like a team that didn't struggle with football in South Africa. One reason why I believe that Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs will always have like this diehard fans is because I feel like Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs struggled to be wherever they are. They literally had nothing in the beginning of everything. They had to build all of this from the scratch. Whilst with Mamelodi Sundowns, I think they were just born in money. Mamelodi Sundowns was born in money. They've always been privileged. So it's not a matter of they are not showing that spirit of football. They don't have the fans, man. They don't have the fans because people love stories, right? I believe in the fact that people love stories. We love Orlando Pirates because Orlando Pirates started earlier on. We love Kaizer Chiefs because Kaizer Chiefs has been that team, and we consistently saw Kaizer Chiefs being a better team for a very long time. Now we are witnessing them again struggling. Do you know what's gonna happen once Kaizer Chiefs start becoming that team again? That's why I always say that I love seeing Kaizer Chiefs performing better because I know that it's a good thing not only for them but also for us as Orlando Pirates and for us as the football lovers, right? So Mamelodi Sundowns does not have a backstory. What is Mamelodi Sundowns' backstory? Did they start in Soweto? Did they play in the dusty grounds? They didn't. They didn't. They have two stadiums that they are using, rotating. They are privileged. This is like that the rich cousin, I don't know how to explain it, but they are privileged. So people did not come to Mamelodi Sundowns because they loved the story they had, they admired the history they have. They didn't. People came to Mamelodi Sundowns because Mamelodi Sundowns was already winning the league. Mamelodi Sundowns had all of these good players. They've had all of these expensive players. That's why people were like, let us go to Mamelodi Sundowns. It was never a situation of we love Mamelodi Sundowns. Never. I refuse. Even if you say we remain humble, I refuse. I refuse. A lot of you guys went to Mamelodi Sundowns because Mamelodi Sundowns was already dominating the league. A lot of you guys. I don't know about you, but a lot of you guys went there because Mamelodi Sundowns was already winning. The striker of Sundowns, not Mailula, was wasting chances. Motive. All right. I think I'm just gonna I don't know what I was thinking about at that moment. I don't know what I was thinking about at that moment. Welcome back, Luleka. I don't remember what I was thinking about. Our blood is gold. If your blood is gold, are you talking about Kaizer Chiefs? I think if you're saying your blood is gold, then you might be talking about Kaizer Chiefs. Hey! That is Bennett Mokwena with an attempt from outside of the box. Saved by the goalkeeper. Okay, that's pretty impressive. I was worried about the goalkeeper when he was substituted, but why didn't they start the game with this guy? He's very much capable almost. he has been hungry. You know, people that have been hungry, you've been waiting for this opportunity, and then you finally get it. You make sure that you don't waste it. But I'm pretty impressed with Golden Arrow. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Let me just update my time. 7 minutes. 7 minutes of added time. Yo. 7 minutes of added time. I thought they were gonna add, you know. Gold. Which team is gold, man? Sundowns is it the Sundowns is yellow. If your blood is gold, you are talking about Kaizer Chiefs. If your blood is gold, Kaizer Chiefs. Sundowns, you are yellow. We yellow. It's not gold. If Sundown loses, I'll be happy. I know that you are an Orlando Pirates fan. That's one thing that I've learned. So I think a lot of us are happy if they lose. Yeah. Because it's gonna be problematic for us. I just want this to be as easy as possible for Orlando Pirates. That is what I want. Because we need to get this for the 5th time. We need to make history, man. And after that, we need to go and get the Nedbank Cup. We need our Nedbank Cup back. Kaizer Chiefs will ruin the Nedbank Cup consistency for us. So I think we need to get that back. We got more opportunities in the SA football. What do you mean? What do you mean? Elaborate, DJ. Elaborate on that sentence. Elaborate. What do you mean you got more opportunities in the South African football? What opportunities are you talking about? For me, with Mamelodi Sundowns, I will always say this. I always feel like it's privilege over opportunities. I put privilege over opportunity. I put privilege over sportsmanship. I put privilege over everything when it comes to Mamelodi Sundowns. You know? Because look at Obit. Let's use that example. Let's use Obit as an example. Do you think if Obit had the money, had the funds, the same way that Mamelodi Sundowns does, they would be relegated? If they could afford the best coaches, they could afford to go train in Spain or in France or in wherever they are training, do you think they could be relegated? It's not a matter of opportunities. It's privilege. You know, you guys are trying to scratch the whole issue of privilege. Mamelodi Sundowns is privileged, guys. The team is owned by a billionaire, number one. That is the owner of the team. How is there opportunity? If you are saying it's opportunity, it means that you are saying teams had the same chances and opportunities, and then Mamelodi Sundowns ended that. I don't believe Mamelodi Sundowns end their opportunity to be the best team. The goalie was injured, so he was wasting time. Oh, that's why it's 7 minutes. All right, understood. A lot of big people believe in us. Who believes in Mamelodi Sundowns? Big people. Look at the stadium. Where are the people that believe in Mamelodi Sundowns? Where are they? I think maybe Mamelodi Sundowns needs to struggle just like everybody else. Then maybe we can fill stadiums to say, today I'm going to watch Mamelodi Sundowns. I think they need to build a story first. You cannot just come and all of a sudden you are winning the league because you can buy that's why it's a jail. You know, you see, everybody is here. Everybody's here. They are buying all the best players. They are not even giving them an opportunity to play. When you are at Sundowns, you play once a season or twice if you are lucky. Apart from that, you will be benched the whole season. That's because they have the money. How do you buy somebody expensive and then keep him on the bench? How do you do that? The whole season. How do you spend so much money on a person just to keep him on the bench if you are not privileged? Revv is confusing Sundowns for Ronaldo. No. With Ronaldo, it's still much different. It's very, very much different. With Ronaldo has a story. Ronaldo has a story. That is why he's one of the two goats of football. He has a story. He has a story that he carries where he comes from. He has a story. I mean, we might not like Ronaldo. Not all of us like Ronaldo, but I think one thing we cannot take away from him is that he has a story that he is building. He has been sad. He has cried. That's why we know that Ronaldo is gonna cry. He has a story, man. He has a story. It's completely different. Sundowns has no story. Where did Sundowns begin? Where did they begin? Did they play in the dusty grounds? Did they do that? I don't think so. Lulaga says that I'm Orlando Pirates once and always. Yes, I have a sound effect for that. We are together. Sundowns isn't some kind of a new team. Sundowns has been here, bro, way back when the league was called the NSL. I hear you. 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 But all right, let's do this. Haven't they always been privileged, even when the league was called that? Haven't they been privileged? When they privileged back then, were they struggling to buy good players to a point that they had to, rely on the players they had and make stars out of them? Hence, which star, which star has Mamelodi Sundowns created? Let's talk about that one. Who has Mamelodi Sundowns created? Who has Mamelodi Sundowns created? They are buying finished products. That's the thing. They're just buying finished products. They are buying people who are already doing well. They don't build anybody, man. They don't build anybody. If you are going to Mamelodi Sundowns, know that you are already doing well wherever you've been playing. You cannot tell me that they cannot build stars. Mamelodi Sundowns does not build stars. Do this speaking the truth. Don't disagree. No, but it's just an opinion, guys. It's just an opinion. It's just an opinion. But that's what I think, honestly. I think they come from a place of privilege. Bennett who? Bennett who? Chennen. Sundowns. Oh, he's okay. Bennett Mukwena. Okay. Yeah, with Bennett Mukwena, yes, we can have that conversation. I don't get no. I'm not Bennett Chennen again. Sure, no. I'm not Bennett. I'm not Bennett Chennen. Wow. If you're saying Bennett Mukwena, yes, 100%. 100%. I'll get that. Sundowns was struggling and could only afford to buy old players from Pirates and Chiefs. They have a story. Mamelodi Sundowns literally read Teboho Mokoena. It's okay, I hear you. I hear you with that. But aren't you really adding on to what I was saying? When you are saying they were buying players from Mamelodi Sundowns and Kaizer Chiefs, it means that they could afford those players, even if they are old players. even if they bought players, they were just for an example. Imagine a person who's going to buy Tito. Tito has been at Orlando Pirates. Are we considering Tito as a downgrade? Hoto, what about Hoto? Are we considering Hoto as a downgrade? What about what's this? Mabaza? Is he a downgrade? Are those people downgrades? Guys, they've always had privilege. But with Bennett Mukwena, it's okay, I get it. Bennett Mukwena, and now it's Tato Sibia who's going on loan to France. All right. I don't know about Sibia. I don't know him. Bennett Mukwena was built from under 15. So you see, it's very rare for that to happen for Mamelodi Sundowns. It's very rare. But I think right now people are starting to gravitate towards Mamelodi Sundowns more. For us, for me, I don't think it's gonna be easy, man. For me, I don't think it's gonna be easy to look at Mamelodi Sundowns. It's similar. The story of Mamelodi Sundowns for me, I'll always look at it similar to how people started moving to Manchester City. All right. For me, it'll always be that way, because as much as you guys, people can argue, people can say whatever, but a lot of people started loving Manchester City after it started being a team that wins a lot of games. Before that, a lot of people who were supporting Manchester City were supporting Manchester United. I don't think anybody can convince me otherwise. There are just people who move based on who's winning. There are people who cannot handle this issue of losing. And I'm telling you, I think a lot of people who are now Mamelodi Sundowns fans were from Kaizer Chiefs. Because while Mamelodi Sundowns was thriving, that was the time where we saw Kaizer Chiefs struggling a bit. You get it? So I think a lot of people that went there, honestly, were like those who were not like diehard fans who said that we cannot continue with Kaizer Chiefs. Shalulile, okay, yeah. Did Shalulile start with Mamelodi Sundowns? Temba Zwane, Surprise Muriri, Tabelo Moreno, Kuliso Mudau. All right, X, I hear you. You are throwing points here. You are throwing points. For me, Tembazwane is no longer relevant, is okay. But he had a good career, I guess. Surprise Muriri, okay, yes, Tapelo Moreno. Okay, yeah, you are right. You are right. Even Mudau, he's even still striving yet. Mudau is still is one of the very key players. I miss Mudau when he's not playing for Mamelodi Sundowns. Don't forget, in the contract, if you sign for Sundowns, when you leave, you are not allowed to join Pirates or Kaizer Chiefs. Or do not play against them. I think that is the clause that they hit Tapelo Maseko with, if I'm not wrong. I think Tapelo Maseko is one of the players who recently experienced that issue. So, but Mamelodi Sundowns it's not investing for us, man. It's not investing for us. Why are they worried? Why are they worried? That's my concern. When I heard that clause, I was like, it's a problem. But I know that if you are on loan from Orlando Pirates and you are playing for another team, it also applies, right? You don't have to play against Orlando Pirates. Just like Salem, when he went to Mamelodi Sundowns, he was not allowed to play against Orlando Pirates. I think teams do that, but with Mamelodi Sundowns, they do it permanently. They do it permanently. You cannot sign in South Africa. Because remember, there was Ribeiro. You remember that guy, Ribeiro, yeah. He tried to come to South Africa. You remember that he tried to come to South Africa. I don't know which team he was trying to sign against. He was trying to sign for. And there was that whole issue that he ended up going back to the Tunis, Esperance de Tunis, which is in Tunisia, right? So I think that clause is very active. It is a team that is afraid of competition. Why is Orlando Pirates giving players to Kaizer Chiefs, Kaizer Chiefs giving players to Orlando Pirates, and vice versa? Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs are able to give players to Mamelodi Sundowns, but why can't players leave Mamelodi Sundowns and come to Orlando Pirates? They are just so losers, man. They are just so losers. But I hear you. I think X, you've made a very you've made a very, what is this? A very good argument. And I'm gonna draw back my guns. I'm gonna draw back my guns against Mamelodi Sundowns. And I'm gonna go back to what you said, that they deserve better fans. I'm gonna go back to that. I think you are right for that. They deserve to have support, man. They deserve. And it's crazy that they've been winning the league consistently, for a very long time, and still Kaizer Chiefs is still way way bigger than Mamelodi Sundowns at this point. But for me, I took it as a matter of they needed to be in the history books with Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs. I think these are the teams that will always have an infinite support from the fans. I don't think you can say do not support Kaizer Chiefs, because it is still Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates. The derby is still one of the biggest competitions in the continent. The Soweto derby. That is still like one of the most watched competitions in the continent. I'm telling you that even if the CAF Championship final plays today and then the derby is also playing today, nobody's going to be watching the CAF Championship. We'll be just checking the score and then going back to the derby. So I think Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs really built the story. It's the rivalry. Yeah, let me put it that way. It's the rivalry. I think the rivalry is what Mamelodi Sundowns needs. I think they used to play against Super Sports United. That used to be the Tshwane derby. But unfortunately, Super Sports United is gone 8 times. That's a nightmare for me. Yeah, that one was, for me, that time it was it was that moment where I felt like football was boring. It was boring. The PSL was boring to watch. I used to just support my team, watch them take the other trophies that they were taking, and I'm okay. Because it was predictable. We knew that, Mamelodi Sundowns used to take the league without even playing the last few games, because it was impossible to catch up to them. So I think from last season, that is where now we started getting the sense of football back. I think that is where now for me I started seeing that sense of football back, when I saw that they were struggling with a few, they were beating a lot of teams based on goal differences. And I'm like, I'm happy that this league is going to play until the end. And I also want the same thing this season also. I just want to see an interesting league. And I hope, I remember what I said. This is still my prediction for this season. Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates, I think this is gonna be their season. All right. I think this is gonna be the Orlando Pirates versus Kaizer Chiefs season, in a sense that I feel like for the majority of time, it'll most likely be Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates moving in and out of the number one spot. That is my prediction for this season, and this is what I think is gonna happen. Mamelodi Sundowns is okay, but I doubt Mamelodi Sundowns will be competing with Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates this season. So you must just remember this prediction. You must just remember this prediction. I think it's mainly gonna be them competing for that number one position, going in and out of that number one position until the end of the season. That's what I think. That's what I think is gonna be happening. Fernando de Cruz is cooking. Honestly, yeah, I'm impressed with Fernando de Cruz, despite the fact that I criticized that. I criticized Fernando de Cruz coming mainly because I thought Pizzo was gonna be like a better fit for Kaizer Chiefs. I felt like Kaizer Chiefs needed somebody like Pizzo. You get it? But I also remembered that Pizzo is South African and Kaizer Chiefs is such a big team. They don't wanna hire local coaches. And also Orlando Pirates has been doing that. They don't want to hire local coaches also. So it seems like the bigger teams do not want to hire local coaches. So I was like, the Cruz. Because with the Cruz, the reason I was criticizing him is because they mentioned that he was not in a coaching position before he came to Kaizer Chiefs. He was in an administrative position somewhere in, I don't know if it was FIFA or if it was what, but he was part of a football organization, and he held the administrative position. And when that was announced, I was like, why is Kaizer Chiefs taking somebody who has been, just relaxing the whole time? Despite the fact that he has the CV, he has the experience, but it's pretty impressive so far. I'm okay with Kaizer Chiefs. I know a lot of people won't see Kaizer Chiefs the way I see it, but I'm watching Kaizer Chiefs closely because I'm an enemy of Kaizer Chiefs, so I'm watching them closely. But people have been hurt by Kaizer Chiefs. They don't longer know when to celebrate. Kaizer Chiefs is unbeaten in the league right now as we speak. Unbeaten. Nobody has beaten Kaizer Chiefs in the league. The only draw they have, is against Mamelodi Sundowns. So you cannot tell me that's not impressive of Kaizer Chiefs. You cannot. Mamelodi Sundowns win. Mamelodi Sundowns 2-1. Felipe, where do you come from, Felipe? Felipe, where do you come from with that prediction? Which game are you watching, Felipe? What are you seeing? What makes you think Mamelodi Sundowns will be taking this one? I doubt that's gonna be happening, honestly. I don't know. I doubt that's gonna be the case, Felipe. I doubt. I think maybe it might be a draw. I think it might be a draw. One thing about Mamelodi Sundowns, I don't get worried when they go to half time. They're not like Orlando Pirates, because Orlando Pirates, I get concerned. Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs, I know that they are always picking proper substitutes. So when they are struggling in the first half and it's about to go to half time, I'm like, I know that there's a lot that's gonna be happening after this in favor of either Orlando Pirates or Kaizer Chiefs. But Mamelodi Sundowns also, I'm not worried about them after halftime. I'm not worried about them after halftime. I think they can win if maybe Golden Arrows drops the ball and then they just start getting sloppy. They let it, get to them that they are leading. I think that's when maybe they will lose. Felipe says that I'm from Brazil. Damn it, lol. Thank you so much for pulling through from Brazil. But you are supporting Mamelodi Sundowns. We'll see. Remember that Mamelodi Sundowns also managed to come back the last time that they were playing against TS Galaxy. I think they were led 2-0, right? They were losing by 2-0. And then after halftime, we saw Mamelodi Sundowns equalizing and even scoring the leading goal. So anything can happen. It's just that this game feels very long, man. Seems like we've been here for 4 hours. For 4 hours. I think we've been here for 4 hours. So that's the problem. But I don't want Mamelodi Sundowns to win for me. I just want Golden Arrows to keep up with this. Let's just check the statistics of the game to see how everything is standing. I know Mamelodi Sundowns with the possession. You cannot do nothing to them with that. 78% ball possession to Mamelodi Sundowns. 22% to Golden Arrows. 9 total shots from Mamelodi Sundowns, 3 shots on target, which is why I'm giving props to the goalkeepers. Right? I think if I just give if I give prop to one goalkeeper who's currently playing right now, I would be lying, because there's a very critical save that was done by Maova, the first goalkeeper who went out because of the injury. So that's 3 shots on target from Mamelodi Sundowns, 17 touches in the opposition's box. 17 touches. Now let's move over to the other side. Let's move over to the other side. This is usually where we see that statistics like this, in a lot of cases, they do not matter. Total shots from Golden Arrows, 2. Only 1 on target, and that 1 shot was a goal. 3 touches in the opposition's box. 3 touches alone. The first one was an offside, and I don't think that counts because it didn't enter into the opposition's box. But this is where it shows us that the statistics, you can have the ball the whole game, it doesn't guarantee that you're gonna win. But also with Mamelodi Sundowns, I think I've said this also, Mamelodi Sundowns is no longer playing football like they were playing football the last season. I think Mamelodi Sundowns used to be very dangerous in terms of passes. The type of football they played, that one was a killer. The passes that they used to do, they can pass in front of you, pass the ball here, there, and all of a sudden you don't know what's going on. It's a goal. These days they are playing like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But we have a substitution. Bernard Mokwena is going on. Honestly, I felt like Bernard Mokwena is one of the players who had the potential of giving Mamelodi Sundowns an advance, but they are taking out Bernard Mokwena for Matthews. But also, I don't think it's a bad substitution. We also have Lebo Mutiba going out. He has missed a lot of chances in this first half, so this is not a surprise. This doesn't come as a surprise to see that he's going out. He has missed a lot of those chances. I want to see who's coming in place of Lebo Mutiba or Brian Leon. Okay, this is where the game could change. This way it could take a turn. Leon is such a good player, but matched with Matthews. I know Matthews is very creative, so I'm starting to be very positive. Actually, being worried for Golden Arrows. Let me see the. Felipe, your thing is like, how am I saying this? Your messages are in I don't know which language you're speaking, but. Okay, Cardoso is looking for that goal. I think they're gonna get it. I think they will definitely get that goal right now. With these 2 substitutions alone. But I feel like they are kind of lacking in the defense in this game. I think we are really feeling the fact that as much as Rowan Williams is not here, I feel like there's something that he brings to the team, man. He brings that bit of confidence to them. So I feel like he's not here. Thank you so much for subscribing, Felipe. Play just started and someone has a yellow card. I haven't even started the time. Why aren't you guys telling me that my time is not moving? Oh, Buzz is getting a yellow card. What did Buzz do? What is this, a yellow card, Mona? Eh? Step down. Yeah, we're still watching Mamelodi Sundowns and Golden Arrows. I was just getting a bit of a lesson there because I was complaining, saying it might not be a yellow card movement, but unfortunately, apparently that's called a stats up tackle. It's called a stats up tackle. I was still getting that lesson. So yeah, I'm currently sitting with a technical analyst of football, right? So it's letting me know. So yeah, that's the situation, Buffet. To Obas, why is Obas not active today? Also, what is going on with Mamelodi Sundowns? I think that's what I'm saying. I think they need Ron Williams, the captain. Yeah, they need the captain. They need their captain. They're struggling without the captain. Your time is stuck. No, I'm about to sync the time. Wait, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it to reach that moment so that I can play it. Yes. We are good. Thank you so much for letting me know, DJ. Felipe, messages don't auto-translate for you. Oh no, they do auto-translate. The thing is that I was not watching on YouTube exactly. I was watching on the, what is this? On my streaming thing. But they translate on YouTube. So I had to go and check on YouTube. Even Cupido. Cupido, what is happening with Cupido? Cupido is I remember Cupido was the most wanted player. I don't remember which season it was before he went to Kaizer Chiefs. And that guy was the most wanted player. Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs were both trying to get Cupido, but I don't know what went wrong. Oh, I don't know what went wrong. The expectations that were being put on Cupido, I felt like he was gonna be one of the best players in the in in PSL. Unfortunately, I think he just became worse in that moment. Where am I? Leon is on, Matthews is on, Bennett out, and Mutiba is out. Yeah, I saw those substitutions. I think I mentioned before the beginning of this half. Before the beginning of this half. But I think Mutiba I think Mutiba is he has caused the team a lot. He has caused the team a lot. And it's very critical for Mamelodi Sundowns right now because they're already trailing behind Golden Arrows. They're already under pressure. And we know that what happens when you are under pressure, you become sloppy, you allow the competition to score. So don't be surprised if you see another goal from Golden Arrows if they are serious. For the 9 minutes into the game, I think this half might just be promising to be a bit better than the first half that we had. Let us just okay. I only have one thing to ask of you guys is to at least let's reach, not at least. I don't know why I'm saying at least. I'm starting to downplay the numbers. Let us take this live stream to 10,000 views before the end. I don't know why I'm downplaying. Okay. Do you think Goz is a good goalkeeper? Man, Goz is not a good goalkeeper. Where was Goz even going in the squad? Where were they taking Goz? Why did they leave Peterson? We are still saying about. I know we have a lot of things to say about Peterson, but Goz, where did Mudala see Goz play the first time in the first place? Where did Mudala see Goz play? Where did Mudala see Goz saving critical goals to a point that he felt like he could represent the team in the World Cup against some of the best footballers in the world? I don't think Goz is a good goalkeeper. You can even look at the goal that he conceded. Can even look at the goal that he conceded. I don't think he's a good goalkeeper. But honestly, I think with the goalkeepers, you are as good as your defense. You are as good as your defense. That is why we still have that is why we still have Sipo Chain being the number one goalkeeper because of the defense. Without that proper defense from the likes of Sebelebe, Siema, I don't think he could be getting the clean sheets that he's boosting right now. And I'm saying this as an Orlando Pirates fan. Hugo Bruce, it's Hugo Bruce. Where did he see him play? Where did he see him play? Because at least when we spoke about Peterson, we could back up our statements based on what we saw. But then again, Hugo Bruce just came and said, I want Goz. It's going to be the third goalkeeper in the league. In the World Cup. It's crazy. It's crazy. Cardoso is killing us. Who do you want to play? Who do you want here? I think this is fair. I think this is fair of it. You know, that's the problem with Mamelodi Sundowns. You want to have good games always. You want to have good games always. People, it's normal to lose. Mamelodi Sundowns, it's normal to lose. I know you are not used to that, but it's normal to lose. Relax. But then again, this is the first leg of the competition. There's still gonna come time for you guys to redeem yourselves. At least you will come into the second leg knowing what to expect. But I think Mamelodi Sundowns will equalize. I will be undermining Mamelodi Sundowns if I say they will fail to at least equalize. Come on. Mamelodi Sundowns changed their gameplay, man. They changed their playing style. An opportunity for golden arrows inside of the penalty box. I. Short of target for golden arrows. But you can feel that Mudawi is not here. You can feel that Mudawi is not here. Because Mudawi is not only good with the defense, he's also good with creating opportunities for Mamelodi Sundowns. He plays a very vital part in creating opportunities for Mamelodi Sundowns. That's why we can tell that Modawi is not playing in today's game. We can see that he's missing here. Looking at the votes, 84%, we have 260 votes. 84% says Mamelodi Sundowns, 16% says Golden Arrows. Golden Arrows can play. Yo, Golden Arrows is impressive today. Honestly, you know what, these teams, I was, especially his crosses. He's such a playmaker, man. He's such a playmaker. Honestly, we can tell that he's not here. With what is this? With Golden Arrows. With Golden Arrows, I think we had a, what is this? With Golden Arrows, I think these teams are here to prove a point. You know, I think they're here to prove a point. And one of the teams that really did that for me was Amazulu. I saw people were taking Amazulu lightly, but I was like, hey, this guys, I still say this. We were lucky not to lose to Amazulu in that game. But yeah, these teams, I feel like the smaller teams are here to prove a point this season. They're not taking this season very lightly. Super Sub 4 Tears Galaxy game, Mkulise is coming in. Oh, this is the guy who got a brace during that game. I remember he's the guy who got a brace during the game against Tears Galaxy. We'll see. We'll see how he plays. We'll see how he plays. It's like it seems like they might be not in a good mood. I don't know, man. They look demotivated. You know what I'm saying? Mamelodi Sundowns looks demotivated in this situation. They lack the motivation. They lack that confidence. No, Leon got the brace. No. Okay, in that game, you might be right. Leon might be the one who got a brace. But there is a game. Ooh, offside. I thought it was an equalizer for Mamelodi Sundowns. Obrimudiba, yes, okay. I mean, Leon got a brace there, but Mkulise also has a brace. I don't know in which game. I'm telling you. Let me check. He also had a brace. He scored 2 goals, this guy. I'm going to check the game. Nuno Santos. Mailula going out and Ubers going out. Honestly, Mailula and Ubers haven't been very active in this game. I'm disappointed. Spelele Mkulise and wait. Nuno Santos. Okay, Mamelodi Sundowns is no longer taking this lightly. So I'm trying to check in which game. There was a time that he had a brace, man. He scored 2 goals. I think he scored 2 goals in that game. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna find that Spelele Mkulise. I'm telling you, he once had a brace in this season. I'm gonna find the game. This season, he once had a brace. Yeah, come on. You are misleading me. You are misleading me, DJ. DJ, you are misleading me. I know it's Mkulise who got a brace in that game. Go and check the statistics again. Leon scored 1 goal and there was a penalty. Then Mkulise scored 2 goals. One in 88 minutes, there was an equalizer, and the last goal at 90 minutes. At 95 minutes, it was Mkulise who got a brace in that game. It was not Leon. In the game against TS Galaxy, it was not Leon who got that brace. It was not him. Maybe against Marumo Gallants, I don't know, but not in this game. I know I was right. I know it's right, man. I know. But yeah, I think now that we got that out of the way, Mkulise was such a bliss to watch in that game. He played a very good role for Mamelodi Sundowns. But with Mamelodi Sundowns and these substitutions, I think they are in a better position right now to take Golden Arrows. Because the problem with teams like Golden Arrows is that they don't have like the subs like Mamelodi Sundowns does, you know. Mamelodi Sundowns can, for an example, like Orlando Pirates. I reference Orlando Pirates a lot. They can remove They used to have that thing where they can remove Relebohile Mofokeng and put in Napolis. So they have these good players, but with Golden Arrows, I think right now they are in a situation where they've they've shown themselves, and then it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna get any better from here, unless they surprise me. But I don't think they're gonna be beating Mamelodi Sundowns. It was a TS Galaxy game. Yeah, the TS Galaxy game. I remember vividly. So it was Mkhulise who scored 2 goals. I remember. It was not Leon. Leon, does he even have a brace this season, Leon? In which game? The TS Galaxy game, it was Mkhulise who scored 2 goals. Leon scored 1 goal alone. So I don't think he has got which game anyways. I don't think he has a brace, man. Does he have a brace? Does he have a brace? How many games have Mamelodi Sundowns played? Let me check. Ooh, Mamelodi Sundowns inside of the penalty box, a shot off target. Aubrey Mudiba with that attempt. I don't think he has. Leon doesn't have a brace. When did Leon get a brace? But anyways, moving on, Buffett. I'm not anti Mamelodi Sundowns. I'm not anti Mamelodi Sundowns. Modiba chance. He missed that chance. Mamelodi Sundowns with the set piece corner kick. 59 minutes into the game. We are approaching the end of the first leg of the semi-finals. We have Golden Arrows still refusing to give a goal to Mamelodi Sundowns, despite Mamelodi Sundowns having introduced a lot of changes. But only time will tell. Only time will tell. The last time Mamelodi Sundowns was able to change the game at 88 minutes. 2 minutes before the final whistle, they were able to equalize. Mamelodi Sundowns with a header, a nice save by the goalkeeper. Morena are ready to come. How many substitutions are they doing here? How many substitutions here? Because they've already had 4 substitutions. I think they're gonna be putting in Tapelo Morena also. Let's see. Tapelo Morena is coming. All right. But the problem is that why was Mamelodi Sundowns way too relaxed coming into this game? What made them think that they can enter this game with an experimental lineup? What were they hoping to see? What were they hoping to see? I don't know what they were hoping to see, honest. The thing is that I don't know who mentioned that my game is behind. You are right. That's because I'm watching on DSTV now. Get it? I'm not watching using the actual connection of the DSTV. I'm just using DSTV now, so it's delayed. I think that is why. That is why you guys see things before me. Golden Arrows inside of the penalty box. Missed attempt. It's gonna be a corner kick for Golden Arrows. I'm happy with Golden Arrows, honestly. They are making me happy, man. Golden Arrows is making me happy. Golden Arrows is making me happy today. 2 substitutions from Golden Arrows. 2 Kumalos are coming in. We have Junior Dion and Sabelo Sitole going out for Tokozani Kumalo and Pilani Kumalo. And I think there's also going to be a bit of a change. Ndlovu is going out. I think he's going out for Tapelo Morena, honestly. Yeah. That is the substitutions from the 2 teams. Ndlovu going out for Tapelo Morena. Let's see, man. Honestly, at this point of the game, I just feel like Mamelodi Sundowns is waking up very late. I think they are waking up late. I think Mamelodi Sundowns is waking up late. They're starting to take the game serious at a very wrong time. I think this is the wrong time for them to be taking this game serious. I think this is the wrong time for them to be taking this serious. But we remain hopeful for them. We remain positive for Mamelodi Sundowns. Let's see how they will handle the remainder of the game. It is currently 62 minutes. Golden Arrows is still leading. One interesting thing about the MTN8 and one positive thing about it is the fact that even if they lose today's game, they still have an opportunity. Although this does not look good on them because they are losing in their home stadium. They are losing in their home stadium. Also, the other things that I do not hear Mamelodi Sundowns fans singing, at least to try and encourage the team. People are just here chilling, man. People are just here chilling. Tabelo Morena inside of the penalty box. He couldn't make that pass. Yeah. I think Mamelodi Sundowns is really undermining today's game. I don't know why, but I think they are undermining this game because they are way too relaxed. Ooh. That was an attempt from Kulise from outside of the box. From outside of the box. I think he's trying to get his first goal of the game. Trying to get his first goal of the game, which will also be the first goal of Mamelodi Sundowns if he scores. But the level of the game, the way that it's moving, I feel like we might just be going to we might just be reaching the end with the same energy, man. Mamelodi Sundowns is struggling against Golden Arrows. Mamelodi Sundowns is struggling against Golden Arrows. Golden Arrows with an attempt. They are playing Mamelodi Sundowns type passes. Golden Arrows with an opportunity outside of the box. Too much power on the through ball. Landing as a goal kick for Mamelodi Sundowns. Okay, I'm still positive about Golden Arrows. I want them to take this, but I don't think Mamelodi Sundowns is gonna make it very easy for them to do that. I want them to win, but I don't think Mamelodi Sundowns is gonna be. I don't think they're gonna allow that to happen. Mamelodi Sundowns inside of the penalty box, nicely defended by Golden Arrows. Nuno Santos. Nuno Santos is playing like our Haaland from Temu today. I'm kidding. 65 minutes in. The problem with this is that the stadium is so quiet. You can literally hear the players shout. That's the crazy part. You can hear players shouting. You can hear players shouting. You know, we cannot hear the chants. We hear nothing. Tapelo Morena. Tapelo Morena giving away possession. Mamelodi Sundowns with the ball again. Matthews. Oh. Mamelodi Sundowns giving away possession. Come on, Golden Arrows. This is a counter attack. Too much power. Too much power on that through ball. Too much power on that through ball. It could have been something, honestly. It could have been something. Too much power on that through ball. Mamelodi Sundowns with the possession again. It sucks to be Mamelodi Sundowns because they're already under pressure of trying to equalize. You know, they're already trying to equalize. So that is really making it difficult for them to attack with a clear conscience. Because they know that even after we score this goal, we still have to score another one. Yay, Tapelo Morena missing that opportunity, saved by the goalkeeper. I think we have to give credit to Takasani Mbanjwa of Golden Arrows. I think we really have to give props to him. That was a nicely passed ball from Matthews. I think we really have to give props to the Golden Arrows goalkeepers, you know. Both of them. I know Maova got injured pretty earlier on in the game, but I think we really need to give props to Mbanjwa, who just came into the game as a substitute goalkeeper. As a substitute goalkeeper, and he currently is one of the highly rated players in this game. One of the highest rated players in this game. One of the highest rated players. He came in as a substitution. Right now, Golden Arrows is beating Mamelodi Sundowns. In terms of player ratings, Mamelodi Sundowns is really trailing behind. We have 3 players who are rated over 7, out of 10, which is Aubrey Mudiba, rated 7.2. Johannes rated 7.3. Obas rated 7.2. And that's it. While on the side of Golden Arrows, we have Mbanjwa, which is the goalkeeper, rated 7.6. And then we have Maluleke of Golden Arrows again in the defense, 7.4. We have Shezi, who's also in the defense, 7.9. This is the third person, right? We have Zwane of Golden Arrows, who plays the middle field, who is 7.7 rating. We have Dlamini, 7.7, 7.1 rating. We have Dion, 7.5 rating, and then we have Gaza 7.3. So I think looking at the statistics, we can simply say Golden Arrows is a better team today. Aubrey Tapelo Morena is struggling, struggling on his side there. But he is trying, but he's struggling. He's not getting any chance to get through the defense easily. He's struggling. He kind of reminds me of Lungu, who are struggling also on the similar side. So we have Tapelo Morena trying, but unfortunately he's struggling a lot. Hence I'm saying that Mamelodi Sundowns, that void that Mudau left behind can already be felt. Yay! A nice save by the goalkeeper. Come on, Mbanjwa. Ow. Imagine coming from being a second choice goalkeeper to performing the saves for your team. From being a second, come on, Mafetu. Damn. That's definitely my man of the match. My man of the match is Mbanjwa, the goalkeeper for Golden Arrows. And remember that this guy was initially not on the starting lineup. It's an unfortunate situation that led him to playing an injury on Maova. And the saves that he hasn't disappointed, man. And I think if it was Maova, I feel like some of these goals could have gotten through. I think they could have gotten through. Damn, that is pretty impressive from Mbanjwa. Pretty impressive. This is my man of the match. 7.8 rating. 7.8 rating so far. I think we might just be seeing this is the man of the match for me. I don't want to say anything else. This is it. This is it. But Mamelodi Sundowns is struggling today. 71 minutes into the game, they're still struggling to equalize. This makes me happy. It makes me happy because as Orlando Pirates, we will be coming in, if they reach the finals, we will be coming into, if Golden Arrows, such a strong pass, that could have been the second goal for Golden Arrows. What I'm saying is that I feel like if they could win this and then most potentially go to the semis, it would be a good thing for us as Orlando Pirates, because we would be coming into that game knowing what to expect from Golden Arrows. We wouldn't be getting into that game undermining their capabilities, because we are seeing what they are capable of, right? We are seeing what they are capable of. For me, it makes me happy if Mamelodi Sundowns remains behind, because we want to get the 5th title of it. We need to get the 5th title. As Orlando Pirates, we need to get our 5th MTN8 title. And a threat to that thing happening is Mamelodi Sundowns. Santos. Ow. He's struggling. Santos is struggling. But I gotta give props to the defense for that. I gotta give props to the defense for it. Through the ball. for Golden Arrows. Come on, Golden Arrows. Golden Arrows inside of the penalty box. Off target. Short of target. There is a shot of target from Golden Arrows. But Ghost is not a good goalkeeper, man. Ghost is gonna cost Mamelodi Sundowns. I'm telling you, this guy's gonna cost Mamelodi Sundowns. Because if you look at the goal that got in, too. That was disappointing. But I think these boys, if they just keep up with this pressure, they can do it. Mamelodi Sundowns does not have defense today. Defense-wise, they are struggling. They are struggling. Mamelodi Sundowns already has 3 yellow cards so far. We have a yellow card for Allende. We have a yellow card for Johannes. We also have a yellow card for Obas. That is Mdunyelwa. I thought he was about to get a yellow card there, but unfortunately, the ref says that it's nothing serious. But let's move. 73 minutes into the game. Mamelodi Sundowns with yet another build-up. These through balls are getting cut short. They are getting intercepted left, right, and center. That's pretty impressive from Golden Arrows, honestly. Pretty impressive. Golden Arrows with an attack. Golden Arrows with a counter attack. They need a through ball. But there was Koza with the save, stopping Golden Arrows from reaching the penalty box. And I think if they could have gotten inside of the penalty box, Matthews. Guys, what is going on with Mamelodi Sundowns? Come on. What is going on with Mamelodi Sundowns? Why is everybody making these mistakes? Even Matthews passing the ball to the opposition. Okay, I think Morena is choked on this side. And Mamelodi Sundowns is just playing the ball to Tapelo Morena a lot of times. And it seems like Golden Arrows understands that, so they are choking Tapelo Morena. There's no way that Mamelodi Sundowns is gonna go if they're trying to play the ball on the right. Throw in for Mamelodi Sundowns. But I'm pretty impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty impressed with Golden Arrows. Golden Arrows with last. I think this is the. Wait, this is the. Why am I saying last change? How many substitutions do they have? But that is Nhlanhla Gasa going out for Angelo Van Roy. Coming in place for Gaza, who has also been a very key attacker in this game also. "76 minutes into the game, Mamelodi Sundowns with an opportunity. Strike from outside of the box. Sundowns. Is that Allende? Allende trying to score a goal from outside of the box. Okay, one thing I'm gonna say in respect of this game, defense-wise, nobody's beating Golden Arrows today. Even inside of the penalty box, without the ball even reaching the goalkeeper, we see these guys defending with their all, man. I think Mamelodi Sundowns is not going to be getting through. 11 goal attempts from Mamelodi Sundowns, only 4 from Golden Arrows. I don't think Mamelodi Sundowns is going to be getting through this defense. I'm not even going to say easily. I don't think they're going to be getting through this defense at all. I don't think they're going to be getting through this defense at all. Golden Arrows again with an attack. Intercepted. Mamelodi Sundowns playing the ball back too, because this is the first time I see Mamelodi Sundowns playing the ball back. But if it was Williams, I'm telling you, bro. If it was Williams, they could have played this ball back a lot of times. They could have played this ball back a lot of times. Nuno Santos trying to play the ball to Tapo Morena, but the defense are on their toes. This Golden Arrows defense, they're on their toes. They are protecting this lead with everything they have. They're protecting this lead with everything that they have. I see a bit of rotation from I see Nuno Santos now taking the space that has been occupied by Tapelo Morena. A free kick for Mamelodi Sundowns. Golden Arrows with the interception. Yay, across. Going straight outside. Honestly, they need Mudau, man. They need Mudau. But it's very important for the teams to go through such situations so that they can be able to know who we can trust on. That's what I'm saying. It's very risky to be trusting only in one person to be a game maker, a playmaker, you know? That is why I feel like with Orlando Pirates, we are still okay despite everybody else going and all of that. We can do it if we believe in other players. Just look at the Golden Arrows goalkeeper Mbanjwa, the second choice goalkeeper, performing much better than the first choice goalkeeper could have. I don't think he could have done the saves that we've seen from this guy. And mind you, it's not like Mamelodi Sundowns is not trying to score. That's not the case. Mamelodi Sundowns is actively trying to get through, but it's not happening. It is not happening. They are trying, but Golden Arrows is just like not giving them a chance to do anything. Nice save by Takasani Mbanjwa, the goalkeeper of Golden Arrows. He's starting to waste time a bit there, which for me I feel like it is usually not such a good thing to do, despite the fact that you might be leading. I don't think I would advise you to waste time, unless at least if you are leading with like 2 goals. Because then again, if it happens that Mamelodi Sundowns equalizes, you're gonna have to be taken back to remembering that I was wasting time. You know, they were wasting time and still lost the game, or they were wasting time but didn't win the game. I think that's something we learned from the World Cup. Never waste time. Just play the game as if you are still trying to score your first goal. It doesn't matter if you are leading with 2 goals, because people can still come back from 2 goals. Not only did we see it in the World Cup, we also saw it with Sundowns when they played against TS Galaxy. They came back from a 2-0 lead. 2-0 lead. They came back and won the game. So I think Golden Arrows is playing such a good game, but I don't expect to be seeing time wasting tactics. Today we're gonna be seeing Pain landed straight at we're not gonna be seeing them 2-2 FC. But yeah, I see there's a bit of frustrations in the fans of Mamelodi Sundowns there. That's what I'm saying. These are the people who are always expecting to win, no matter what. No matter what. Whatever they play, they want to win, no matter what. Mamelodi Sundowns wants to win each and every single game. They came here expecting to see that that same thing. That same Mamelodi Sundowns from the... But they're not even playing that tiki-taka kind of football anymore, man. Mamelodi Sundowns is not playing. I think that is the missing element in terms of this season's Mamelodi Sundowns. If you compare them to last season's Mamelodi Sundowns, okay, they've made a lot of passes. Yay! Leon missing that attempt to equalize for Mamelodi Sundowns. But he wasted their opportunity. Leon wasted their opportunity. I felt like Tabelo Morena was in a much better position to finish that goal. He was in a much better position to finish that goal. 82 minutes. 8 minutes until the end. Mamelodi Sundowns, what are you saying? Are you going to be replying or not? What's going on, Sundowns? Have you given up? I think Mamelodi Sundowns might have given up on this game. they might have given up on this game. Please also do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Let us reach the new goal. I know there's a much bigger one, but let us try and reach 70k subs. That is the new goal. We recently reached 60,000 subscribers last week or this week. Yeah, I think it was this week. We reached 60,000 subs. So the new goal is 70 from now on. And it's not going to be easy, but yeah, that's the new goal. Tapelo Morena. Yeah. Tapelo Morena is. What are you doing, Tapelo Morena? Showboating only to lose the ball. Showboating only to lose the ball. Maluleke getting a yellow card for a foul against Tapelo Morena. But I don't think that was such a bad foul, man. Oh, yeah. Tackle from behind. That's a tackle from behind. The first yellow card, by the way. The first yellow card for Golden Arrows. They didn't have a yellow card until now. The most rated player in this game so far is Shazy. Kulekanik Shazy for Golden Arrows, now rated at 8.0, along with who's this? Nhlanhla Zwane, rated at 8.0. Those are the two highly rated players in this competition, in this game today, across both teams. Nobody's rated higher than these two players. Nobody. Followed up by who's this? Who's following up? Yeah, by Mbanjwa, the goalkeeper of Golden Arrows. Nicely saved by the defense of Golden Arrows. Mamelodi Sundowns. Oh, this goalkeeper is such a bliss to watch today. It has to be rated 8.0, man. Where is still rated 7.9, making another critical save for Golden Arrows. That's what I'm saying. This is the man of the match for me. That's the man of the match for me. That's my man of the match. Because it's just cruising. The only thing he did was to concede a goal. The only thing he did today was to concede a goal, and he was done. He's just relaxing again. Goss is here for the vibes. It's just here for the vibes. It's not here to play. It's not here to do anything. Just here for the vibes. Because even the defense is not even giving the ball to Goss like that. Like they do with Rowan Williams. That they're not even doing that. They're not doing that. Nuno Santos with a pass saved by the defense. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with Golden Arrows. Tapelo Maseko is not doing anything. Tapelo Morena. Tapelo Morena is not impressive today. 5 minutes left. Let's see what's gonna happen. What's gonna transpire? Hey, Banna, what is going on? What is going on with the ref? I can see he's saying, "Yeah, you win." What went wrong here? What did Khumalo do to anger the ref like this? Come on, Golden Arrows. Do not allow Mamelodi Sundowns to score. Do not give them that goal. Do not give them that goal. Tango, nicely saved by the defense there. Golden Arrows with the possession. Free kick for Golden Arrows. 4 minutes left. They're wasting time. They're going to be wasting time, I'm telling you. They're going to be wasting time. They're going to be wasting time. Right now, they can waste time. They can do that now. Because imagine making mistakes at this point and then you concede a goal while you've been playing well. I think they can waste time right now. 3 minutes left. Offside. That is Khumalo. What's wrong with Khumalo? It's complacent a lot. I think he was complaining against the goalkeeper, the referee there. Now he's also complaining against the linesman for finding him offside. He's complacent. He's complacent. He needs to be careful, man. He needs to be careful. Mamelodi Sundowns. Mamelodi Sundowns is not in tune today. They're not there, man. They're not there. They're not in tune. Mm-mm, mm-mm. They're not in tune. That's what I'm saying. They need Mudau. We can tell they are missing Mudau. People are focusing on us. Without who we won't perform. But what about Mamelodi Sundowns? Only one man is not here. Actually, also with also Rowan Williams is not here. But I think Mudau's presence is the one that's really felt by the team. Because there are these chances that we see that if Mudau was here, he could have made something useful out of these chances. But Morena is just here, baby. Santos is hating me. It's tough. It's tough. For me, I think both him and Morena are not. Look at this. Hey, Panna. Mkulise. Yeah. Mkulise. Yo, Mkulise missing that chance for Mamelodi Sundowns. A chance to equalize. Yo, corner kick for Mamelodi Sundowns. Taken by Santos. Off target. Yo, Mamelodi Sundowns. Off target. Mamelodi Sundowns is it's over, man. It's over. Let's make peace with it. Let's just admit. Mamelodi Sundowns is gonna be feeling what Kaizer Chiefs usually feels this season. They are the new Kaizer Chiefs. Mamelodi Sundowns is taking Kaizer Chiefs' position. The frustration that Kaizer Chiefs has been feeling each and every single time, it's not gonna be falling onto Mamelodi Sundowns. It's not gonna be falling onto Mamelodi Sundowns. I'm telling you. That frustration. I don't expect much from Morena. He's struggling. He has been struggling to get through the whole game. And the passes that he's also dishing out, Joe Morena. He's doing too much. Why did they put him in the game, actually? 4 minutes of added time. 4 minutes of added time. I'm going to be celebrating if they win here. Golden Arrows, make me happy, boys. Make me happy. Tapelo Morena is struggling, man. Morena is struggling. And I think he has been faced against Kulekani Shezi. It's not letting him get through. It's not letting him get through. He's not getting through the defense. Not getting through anybody, actually. Morena. Ash Matthews has been kept quiet the whole game. Matthews has been kept quiet. Matthews is playing, can't they? Matthews is playing. Our fate is Sundowns. Something is going on with Sundowns today. Matthews is playing. Corner kick for Mamelodi Sundowns. It seems like it's like he's not even playing. He's here, but it's like he's not here. Like, I haven't heard Matthews being mentioned for the past 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, I'm only hearing Matthews being mentioned now. Yay! Nice save by the back line there. Hey! Nice save. I'm happy with this defense. I think Golden Arrows is taking this one. Corner. Oh. This is their game, Buffett. So let's just give it to Golden Arrows. No way Sundowns is coming back from this one. No way Mamelodi Sundowns is coming back from this one. We must fix a lot. Honestly, I agree. There's a lot that the team needs to do. There's a lot that the team needs to do. But I feel like, I don't know, man. I think there's a bit of a confidence issue, man. There's not the confident Mamelodi Sundowns that we know, right? There is that confidence issue with Mamelodi Sundowns. Today, they are just like not. Actually, not only today. For the past few games, they just haven't been the Mamelodi Sundowns that we know. They haven't been the Mamelodi Sundowns that we know, and there is a lot of things that the team needs to fix. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. But the Mamelodi Sundowns from last season and the previous seasons, I think that Mamelodi Sundowns was also interesting to watch Mamelodi Sundowns. It was exciting to watch them play. And these days, it's just like we are watching two smaller teams playing together. Two smaller teams are playing each other. It's like we don't have CAF champions playing in this game. It's like we don't have CAF champions playing in this game. Nuno Santos are not doing anything. Yay! Leon, how? What are you trying to do? Trying to change this whole? This is supposed to be Golden Era's game. That's supposed to be their game. Do you hear it now? Hear what? What are you talking about? The game is over. Yeah, for me it's not over yet. And it's just a few seconds until the game. 10 seconds until the end of the game. Ah, Revv. Stop the game, Revv. Ah, yeah. Yeah, but there's still this thing to consider. But it's it's impressive and it's good in terms of, I'm happy for Arrows, man. I'm happy for Arrows. The fact that they are beating Mamelodi Sundowns at their home ground. at their home ground. Mamelodi Sundowns just lost at their home ground to Golden Arrows. This is too disappointing. DJ says that the game is over. It's done. Hello Chelsea says that can't even one score goal. Hey, can even score one goal. I mean, guys, they are going. They are deteriorating bit by bit. But Mamelodi Sundowns haven't been the Mamelodi Sundowns ever since the beginning of the season. They haven't been that Mamelodi Sundowns. They haven't been that Mamelodi Sundowns that's like scary to play against. That is like too dangerous. The only good game they have, according to me, is the game between them and TS Galaxy. And even though I was a bit skeptical about that game because it was questionable in how they started that game. So I think Mamelodi Sundowns is really starting to be a bad team. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with Mamelodi Sundowns. They're going to enjoy the trip to Devon. Hey, it's gonna be. And I'm just here sitting and I'm imagining how these boys are gonna play once now the game switches over to play in Devon, in their own home ground, in their own stadium. I'm starting to wonder how it's gonna be. But I want to see the man of the match. For me, the man of the match is the goalkeeper. You get it? As the goalkeeper, because a lot of our main players are not there. Yeah, you are right. But with who else is missing? For me, I think the person that I saw is Robin Williams and Mudau. Those are the people that I realized that they are not here. Who else is missing? Because I know with Robin Williams, I feel like him being the captain, he kind of gives a bit of courage to the team. I think that's why. For me, I feel like he kind of gives a bit of courage to the team, and since he's the captain also, the man of the match is Maluleke. Let me check. Maluleke of Osborne Maluleke of Golden Arrows. I was expecting the goalkeeper to get it, honestly. But the highest rated player in this game is Hulekani Shezi. So that is the man of the match. Osborne. Yeah. Osborne Maluleke. It could be the Tebo Homoguena. Okay. No, I see. I don't know how I did not see Tebo Homoguena. It's not there. But nonetheless, I feel like Mamelodi Sundowns is not taking the MTN8 as serious as they need to take it. I feel like they're not taking this competition serious. They're not taking this competition serious. Because if you were here when it started, I felt like this was experimental. Especially the minute I saw the goalkeeper, I was like, nah, that's gonna be difficult. But a huge shout out to the Mamelodi Sundowns defense. I think if we are about to say something about Mamelodi Sundowns, if we might be complaining about Mamelodi Sundowns and all of that, I think one thing that we have to give to them is the fact that their defense have been working over time, stopping the balls from reaching goals. Stopping the ball from reaching goals. If they could have allowed the ball to go to goals again, because remember how easy that first goal was. If they could have allowed the ball to get there, I think it was going to be problematic. Facts, this guy is gambling. What are you doing? Who's gambling? Who's gambling? Who's gambling? Oh, the coach. Yes, yes, yes. He was experimenting, man. He was experimenting. Honestly, this was experimental. This was experimental. He's not taking this one serious. Who's the man of the match? The man of the match is Maluleke, Osborne Maluleke. The defense is the defense of Golden Arrows is the one who got the man of the match. Check just here. So he was gambling with the team. He was trying out. That's what I'm saying. These are things that you can do in the league, all right? Because with the league, you have that headroom to try whatever you wanna try. In the league, you have that headroom. But this is the knockout type of competition. You cannot be gambling like this. You cannot be gambling like this. Because one mistake, you are done. One mistake, you are done. And losing in your own backyard. That's Mamelodi Sundowns losing in their own backyard. That's not a good sign. This is not a good sign. On its own, this is a room for concern. This calls a call for concern, actually, rather. This is a call for concern. But let me keep my hopes up for my Brazilians. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like Mamelodi Sundowns can still improve. I feel like they can still improve. It's just that I'm worried because I know Mamelodi Sundowns to be a team that does not play with points, that does not play with anything. They take everything serious. So with this season, I'm just here worried. Why are they doing this in such a competition? Why not the league? At least the earlier games of the league. I feel like with the earlier games of the league, they can do it. But right now, I'm concerned. Will you be here on Tuesday? I actually try to be live whenever there is a game, just like yesterday. If you remember, I came late yesterday because I was working, right? So apart from the live streams and everything, I actually have a media business, so I get booked for the likes of photography and everything. And during the weekends, it's usually a problem for me. But you know, I came yesterday. I was a bit late, but better late than never. Tuesday, I'm not sure what time I'm gonna be back. I'm not sure what time I'm gonna be back on Tuesday, but I'm just gonna let you know, guys. You'll see if I'm live. I wanna be back on Tuesday. I wanna stream, but it's gonna depend on what time I'm gonna be back because I have something that I have to be covering the whole week, actually. But I hope by the time the game plays, I will either be here or on my way here. But we will see. We will see. We'll see. I'll make the updates on this thing. What is this? The post section. The post section. Sharp will catch up on you. Thank you so much for being here, man. Thank you so much for being here. Let me just give a quick shout out to you guys. DJI JBSS. Thank you so much. Then we have Lulega again. You are here. DJI says that he has been here, but I mentioned that he hasn't been commenting. That's why I haven't seen his name. Lulega has been here for I think you've been here. I don't know how many times you've been here, but I think I've seen you comment for the past 3 to 4 streams that I've done. So yeah, X, shout out to X. It was nice to have X back. X has been here. I think out of everybody who commented today, he's the one who has been here the longest before the World Cup, actually. So shout out to X. It was nice to see that he's back. Felipe, shout out to you. This is your first time, I think. This is Felipe's first time. And Charles also, shout out to you, Charles, for pulling through. Gij, is it Gij? Is it pronounced Gij? I think it might be. I think it might be. Yeah, but I'm sorry, man. If I didn't say it correctly, I'm sorry. I will get it. because Pirates is playing. Yeah, I wanna be here for Pirates. Honestly, I wanna be here for Pirates. I think out of the last, ever since the beginning of the league, the highest number of views that we have gotten has came from Orlando Pirates. They've came from Orlando Pirates, because with Pirates it's because with Mamelodi Sundowns today we haven't reached even 10K views. But with Kaizer Chiefs usually it's around 20K. But with Orlando Pirates we can go as far as 70,000 views on a single game. So I try by any means to be here for Orlando Pirates games. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna see you guys. I'm gonna see you guys on Tuesday. I'm gonna try to be here on Tuesday. I'm gonna try to be here on Tuesday because my team is playing, and I feel like I need to be here when my team plays. It's very important that I it's very important that I'm present to witness my team. It's very important that I'm present to witness my team. Although I feel like they should be postponing the Pirates and what is this? I feel like this game should be postponed. Honestly, that's what I think. Mainly because we're gonna be playing the same people 3 times in a row. Now, guys, come on, we can't be doing that. It's too much on us, man. It's too much on us. But nonetheless, we're gonna be playing. I think we're gonna be playing Sekhukhune on Tuesday. When is Kaizer Chiefs playing actually? When is Kaizer Chiefs playing? Let me check the next Kaizer Chiefs fixture, because I had people complaining saying that when Kaizer Chiefs, a weekend without the Kaizer Chiefs game is boring, and I was like, what are these guys saying? What are you saying? You do realize that the teams that are playing this weekend are the teams that qualified to play this weekend. You know, that's the problem. But they were saying without Kaizer Chiefs, the PSL is boring, and honestly, I don't think so. I don't think so. But they're gonna be playing on Wednesday against Richards Bay. They're gonna be playing on Wednesday. We're gonna be live for that. I think. Yeah. They're also gonna be playing against Siwelele at Royal Bafokeng Stadium. So this is closer to me. But then again, I cannot go to the stadium because it means if I go to the stadium, I don't know. I don't know. When is Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates playing actually? Let me check. Let me check. But the only problem with derbies is that a lot of times when the derbies are playing, I'm not. Oh, Kaizer Chiefs is playing on the 26th. All right. I think he will be starting because I think he needs to be getting that experience, and he really needs to be playing with the team. I think he really needs to be playing with the team. I think Sebastian Peterson really needs to be playing with the team because his gameplay is really not the Orlando Pirates gameplay. I don't know what has been going on in training, but I think he needs to play more games, especially this week against Sekhukhune, since it's a league game. I think this is the moment where they should give him that opportunity, so that when we play the last leg of the MTN8 semi-finals this weekend, we will be ready and capable. Yeah, I think they should give him an opportunity to play this week. Also keep up with the stream for this many hours. Okay, yeah. This many hours. I'm sorry. I saw a bit of the drop in the internet speed there. That's why I was what is this? I was distracted. But yeah, I think we really need to be. I really need to appreciate you guys for always. It keeps on dropping. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Let me check. Okay. Yeah, I think we are back. Yeah. I don't know what is going on with my internet speed there. I don't know why it's dropping frames. I don't know why it's dropping frames. But yeah, I gotta be appreciative to you guys. Without you, this would be very boring. This would be very boring. That's why I take a moment each and every single time after I stream to give a shout out to the people that have been here, the ones that have been commenting, and the ones that have been, watching. So thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna see you guys next time. Peace.